Hi, cello friends. You are to kind of the bigger levels. This is lightly row. I'm going to start out, I'll sing it and then I'll play it and then I'll tell you all the little puzzle pieces that you need to learn in order to play it, and then we'll put it together. So these are the words that I use. Lightly row to and fro, softly, gently you must go. Lightly row to and fro, o'er the waves we go. And on my instrument, it sounds like this. There is a repeat sign at the end of your music, but I think you can play it twice. So big things that are happening here. Finger tunnels is the #1 biggest thing that you are learning through lightly row. So a finger tunnel is means I have my fingers on a string, except I can actually pluck a different string. So if I have my F sharp fingers down, I can pluck my A string, and it rings nice and free. If my hand position is kind of tired, that's not going to work. So make sure your elbow is up and you have nice curved hands so that you can ring that A. So start with plucking and pizzicato and just see if you can make that tunnel happen. After you can, then work on it with ring and then your F sharp. And then just go back and forth for fun. And then you might want to start on F sharp sometimes. And go to A. Okay. So that is one puzzle piece. So practice that. Make sure you're comfortable with that. Second puzzle piece. We need to work on some skips. Skipping is when we're doing just that. We're skipping one of our pitches. So this skip is going to go from A. So that means I'm skipping over me. I'm going to play Fa and then skip up to Re. When I'm doing that, watch my fingers. They're not going to walk up. They're going to pop up and then pop down. So the same thing, make sure your fingers are popping, and then use your bow and see if you can play Fa, Re, Fa, Re, or now that fourth finger is your ringing tone. So your fourth finger should have a really pretty sound and make the G string want to vibrate. Okay, if I pull nice, big, strong bows, my G string is kind of still shaking and vibrating because that was the beat. Just happened to be the fourth finger on my D string. So you have your tunnel, you have your skips. Okay, you're going to need to know walking your fingers up. This is the beginning of a scale. We call them tetrachords. We're going to start on the D string and up do, re, mi, fa, and then because I'm going to end on so, which is my A string. So just get comfortable with that. And you can tell that my bow was not cooperating and it was touching on another string. So work on that, make sure that. So that's another thing, just walking up that scale. It's another puzzle piece. The very last puzzle piece you need is another skip. This is, instead of going from fa to re, you're actually going to go skip up, but starting on do. So if I skip from, I'm going to skip re and then end up on mi, do, mi. So I'm going to skip from and then make sure that F sharp is in tune. Okay, I'm having to use my ear a lot too, because cello isn't my first instrument, but that's what we always do. Every person does that, even if it's your first instrument or your fifth instrument or whatever. You always use your ear. See if you can get that nice and smooth. And go backwards, why not? Because there might be a song in your future where you need to skip down instead of skipping up. And just the same, I have all three of those fingers pop up and go down at the same time. Noticing that my fingers aren't flying far away so that they always remember where to go right back. They're just hovering a little bit before. And make sure that you work on keeping your back to help you pull those fingers down. So once you've gotten those puzzle pieces and you're comfortable with each one of those puzzle pieces, we put all of them together. You can start by linking two puzzle pieces. So our tunnel, starting with the A, and now our skip from fa, then our walking up. The second part is almost the same. It starts the same with our tongue. Now here's our skip from do. Okay, and I'm doing lots of string crossings from D to A. So don't forget to practice those string crossings. They from D to A and then A to B. Big string crossing circles, making sure that your bow is always moving. It's never stopping. It's never wanting to just stay on the side of the bow. Do I want to skate? Right now, skate it across. Okay, work on that. Work on lightly row, putting your puzzle pieces together. It might take you a while. This is a very big leap from Twinkle, which you've been doing. You've gained a lot of skills. So I look forward to hearing you. And if you need help or practicing, need maybe a little extra time to practice in class, you can always ask, and maybe I'll let you. Good luck. I'll see you later.